Hello everyone and welcome back to Hates the Name Plays One Step from Eden. Let's get this underway. So last time we had a gate victory as Saffron. I guess we'll just go down the list as much as we can anyways, and we'll go for a gate victory maybe as Reva here. And then we'll try to focus on, if we can make it happen, getting Terra and Gunner unlocked. The way you do that is just by fighting them later in the run. It looks like we're gonna fight Terra first boss, so we won't be able to get her this time, but that's all right. Just needed a quick refresher on what my weapon was. I'll grab that there. Okay. Right. So gaining shields and then chucking them. It's pretty solid for us. I mean, we don't do either Frost or mana regen. I'll take the Frost, or Break Tiles, I should have said. I'll take the Frost there, and I'll take the... I don't know if I want Kunai. Maybe we can make it work. We'll try some Kunai. We like both of these. I don't actually mind this either. This is maybe slightly better. Though the cost is up, it's slightly less efficient in terms of shield to cost, but the fact that it also attacks gives it the edge, I think. We don't have a ton of money. We do already have a Phalanx focus, which I think is good. I'm not sure if we want to double up that focus right now yet. So I think this is a good route. We can go to the treasure chest. I am a little concerned though. Are we going to be able to save a nurse if it's behind? And we can, as long as we use this properly, which admittedly could be kind of tough. This one. I just needed to cast my auto attack. I think would have been able to do it. Yeah, so the harpoon came back. We'll take this just because it's easy damage, and I'm not above using easy damage spells. So we got this chance again. Pick that up in case I screw up again. But this time I did not screw that up, so no problem. And likewise, that's easy damage, so we'll pick that up. We already have some kunai, so let's just keep adding those in, and maybe we'll end up getting a kunai synergy in here somewhere. Gotta be careful with these, angle shots, both because they can be tricky to avoid, but also because they can be real easy to kill a nurse with. Fortunately, she did survive, so we're back to full health, I believe. Yep. We could use that for some good damage, and we do gain on spell or on flow. We gain spell power on flow because of this. But I'm almost thinking since we have 2 kunai, yeah, why don't we go with this focus, and we'll skip this for now then, and focus on more of a kunai shield thing. Hopefully that'll hit. It hit enough. And then those will blow up. Nice, got all the money. Get a couple shield when we get hit, and then now we have another chance to pick that up. These can be a bit tricky. Where they put that where they put the self-defense thing makes it a little easier on me, but then again, with this bouncing spell, ooh, that got dangerous. Got close to it there. Ooh. There we go. So we came away from that with full health, so pretty good. Yeah, if we're gonna do a kunai synergy, that's very good for us. And I do like the mana regen on this one. She's a good one to land these on because she likes to move around, and I think we avoided all of that surprisingly. Dang it. Didn't quite land everything properly. We'll just throw that out there and hope. Did end up getting some damage done and picked up our shield. So that was close, but we made it. We'll go through here. Now we have a tighter dodge here. There we go. Oh, we have kind of trapped ourselves. Oops. Ah, shoot. I had to kind of stand still to catch my shield there again. Ooh, okay. It's important to keep casting while you attack and dodge. Speaking of attacking, I haven't actually used my auto attack at all. I'm pretty bad at using it with this character though, admittedly. And I don't think we need to keep her alive. We're quite healthy, and ooh, I like this. And this is pretty good with the kunai, so we'll pick that up too. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we don't need to keep her alive because we're fine with doing the gate. We're trying to keep save the gunner for later, so we can go any of these places. That said, I do like to kill Solacy early on, but I also like to kill Saffron, but she's in the same place as gunner, so that could be dicey. Set that up. There we go. We don't really want any of this. The Ragnarok one with Trinity can be real good, but we're not doing a Trinity synergy. This time going to the shop seems reasonably good. If we go this way, we have a high chance of getting lots of money. We also have a high chance of taking some damage. I think I did just take a hit. Oh, didn't think that would reach quite as far as it did, so I ended up doing a lot of damage to the nurse. I can't afford to cast that laser spell yet. Hopefully we can change that at the shop. Oh, we gotta try and avoid. Oh, we lasered her. Okay, well, we did our best to save the nurse, but didn't quite pull it off. We did get some money off of it, though. None of this really appeals. Okay. I don't need to stand in front until it makes sense to. Oh, I whiffed. So I did that pretty poorly. There we go. Yeah, that one kind of poorly. Didn't get as much health off of it as we could have. Don't really want any of those spells. Extra shield when we shuffle. I'm fine with that because you lose shield when you shuffle normally. So, getting some back is kind of nice. Ooh, I think we're just taking damage here. I didn't see a way out of it. That's nice. Oh, we're not catching that. And with these, oh, guy moved up when I moved down, and moved down when I moved up. Don't think we need any of this, though this isn't bad if we can catch it, but that's okay. Okay, big moment here, and I think we're gonna be best just going for that auto attack deal. I call it auto attack. They call it like your weapon or whatever, but I hope you know what I mean when I say that. I do like a minigun. Again, it's Trinity, and we haven't really got much Trinity, but I think it's still good enough. I think that I can justify taking it, especially if we gain any sort of spell power. Spell power, that's what it's called, right? Mouse might make this easier. Oh, I thought it would. Thought I could mouse over that, but I guess not. Okay, shield stick cane quickly is kind of bad for us, but we maybe could do it still. Sadly, we didn't get the mana gem option here. We were really hoping to increase our mana to be able to cast that blessing of whatever it's called, blessing of Susano. Okay. We could restock in hopes of getting it. Okay, it worked out. We still need one more mana. We can do it again. It's getting a little... Yeah, I was gonna say it's getting a little greedy. Gaining spell power now that we have a minigun, though. That's pretty good. And then I think might as well go for an upgrade. Is minigun always only one cost? Seems pretty darn good. I'm going to upgrade minigun. Restoring half the mana cost doesn't seem nearly that important. Consuming it kind of ruins the whole Trinity effect. So we'll take the chance to leave Flame on hit. Is there something I want to remove? Diagonal Beam... Did I say that weird? Diagonal Beam doesn't really synergize with the rest of what we're doing, but it's also not bad. Like, it hits multiple times, so having spell power does work well with it. So it's not really an obvious one. Maybe Shield Throw. It does lots of damage potentially, but having to be able to catch it again kind of hurts. And I'd rather just keep my shields. Yikes, did not avoid that one at all. I'm focusing too hard on how to cast that diagonal beam, so I should probably just throw it out there and let it happen wherever whatever hits, whatever misses. Well, that worked out. I think we avoided most of it. Got hit by one there. Getting hit by one when you got shields isn't so bad. That went as far away as it could. Oops. We got hit by that a little bit. But we're doing okay. But, I mean, it's... What, second floor Salacy? So, yeah, she's going to be a bunch easier than usual. Or than later on, anyways. That's why we do it this order. Okay, and a couple of more. Oh, just give me anything. There we go. Any spell basically was gonna do it there, so take her out of the equation. I don't mind this. Ooh, lose a max mana. I actually do quite like that, just because it's really gonna help our mana situation, but nah, we want to be able to cast all of our spells, and we're still one mana shy of doing that. We'll go take on Violet. Okay. Just try to dodge this one every time that it tries to shoot me. I think we're gonna shuffle here. This is safer. Alright, that went flawlessly, as you can see. We could do castle, it's kind of interesting, but we still don't have 5 mana. I'm not really interested in any of that. We want to go to the shop, and going through the mini boss is kind of nice. It'll get us a artifact or whatever, trinkets and baubles. We managed to avoid hitting the I was gonna say we managed to avoid hitting the nurse, and then she got blown up by a volcano shot. So sure, we managed to avoid it, but the volcano didn't manage it. I like this for the fragile, and the fact that it gives us shields seems nice, so I'm willing to pick it up. This is good. Spell power is also really good. So 10% chance when spells hit an enemy. Both, like, this is really good with the kunai. This is really good with kunai and, I mean, they're both really good with kunai and minigun. But let's go spell power. And maybe that's the wrong choice mathematically, but I think we can make it stronger if we get, like, I think it's called Power Shard. That makes your spells hit harder as long as they do a certain amount of damage. And if we get enough spell power, then our kunai and stutch can maybe qualify. Another flawless battle, that's good. I think glaive is pretty darn good. It hits multiple times and works with what we're doing. Also, I think it'll work pretty well against the gate enemy. That was a good use of that diagonal shot. Let's hit it from back here, and oh, we're flawlessing quite a few in a row now, so pretty good. We'll take the luck. The other thing's not bad, but luck can really help out if you get it to a nice sweet spot. Sadly, we didn't get lucky and we didn't get another mana gem, but we'll just try another. Unlucky again. I think I am willing to go one more. Yeah, can't really go any further than that. So I have to start thinking about getting another upgrade here. What do we want to see upgraded? Shields up is good. Counter Strike is nice. If we get this double casting, that would be really good. Bonus damage, but it loses damage. It's not terrible, because it's probably not going to hit, like, what does it do, 70? So it'd have to hit, oh, I guess you can see it gets bonus 40 damage. You'd have to hit 4 times before it's back down to normal, and then on the 5th time it would finally start losing some damage. Then again, making it cost 1 less is kind of nice. That way if we do end up upgrading it again to get double cast, it's even easier. I'm kind of tempted to try and upgrade this, see if we get lucky and get a -1 cost to it. It's kind of a Hail Mary. Kind of throwing, well, we didn't get -1 cost, but we did get minus some cost. So I guess we're gonna go with that. It's not as good, obviously. The fact that it anchors and consumes, but it still gives us 100 shield, so I think it's still usable. That shield's to make up for the anchor pretty clearly. Oh, I think we did walk into that, so I don't think we're gonna flawless on this one. Ooh, that beam's pretty cool looking still, though. I've seen this do alright. And we know that this is pretty good against the, so I'll pick that one up because it's good against the gate, which is what we're going after. Defense when you have flow, since we just picked up a flow spell, seems okay. We'll get spell power and defense out of it. Oh, dang. I might have missed out on a bit of this. Oh, that covers 3 floors, or 3 rows, I guess is the term. Talking in spreadsheet lingo. All I can say there is, okay. This is good, good damage. Oh, gotta get in here, get our shields up. Cast when she's in front of us. Go catch that. And we hit her with some of that diagonal shot. Missed with those, though. Oh, come on, any amount of damage. There we go. Now, since we are keeping some people alive, maybe we just keep her alive. And, I can't remember if 4 is deep enough to unlock the character, so we'll just go one further before we start going the gunner route. Got to be careful using stuff like the minigun when there's a cactus around. For that reason. But we did just fine. I like this enough. I think it's worth taking over kunai. Also, we didn't really gain any other kunai synergy. We just have kunai. I mean, I guess whenever we cast a spell, we have a laser chance, so there's some small synergy there. I'm gonna go this route. I don't really want to go to this like dark world version because then the shop costs health, and I don't want that presently. Grab all this money. Okay, the way to avoid taking damage from that thing is just not to walk in front of it at the wrong time. I whiffed hard. Fortunately, didn't hit the self-defense turret though. So not a bad fight all in all. Wasn't perfect obviously, but not bad. I'm avoiding all of that. Let's see. Oh. Didn't quite go after what I wanted it to, but that did the trick. Pick up all that money. Alright, sure. We could get another zigzaggy shot. Honestly, I don't mind it. Sure. I'll try not to focus too hard on how to cast it, and I think I'll just throw it out there when I get the chance. Ooh, that was a good dodge, I gotta say. Oh, we're gonna blast the nurse. Oh no, should have gone one deeper. I just didn't want to get hit by the flowers on that line. Flawless battle though, so pretty good in that regard. Because this consumes and heals us, we'll take it. Heals or slash gives us max HP. And we're not gonna fight the shopkeeper. I gotta tell you, probably the only way we're killing the shopkeeper is through cheese in there. We do have the opportunity to get some spell power there, but it's costing us max HP and we do not have a lot of that. So I'm not willing to pick that up. Really was hoping to get that mana gem, but we're really not getting lucky this time. I'll take this. And I think I will take that. And I'm actually very tempted to take this. Gains 2 flow. It's not amazing, but the use of it is quite nice. And sure, let's get another upgrade. I guess we don't need a 5th mana slot or mana gem. We don't need another mana gem anymore, and I totally forgot about that. And so now I wasted a whole bunch of money. That's okay though. I think we're doing fine. And since we're not going for 25% chance to hit twice, since we're not going for the, I'll take the 25% chance, the like true genocide ending, I think we're gonna be alright here. The gate ending's just much easier to get to, I think. Yikes. Avoiding the cactus. Alright, it's dead. Try not to get poisoned. Got it. And nailed it. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the kunai in this instance. Sure, reduce shuffle time. Why not? The pets in this game, it's possible they've changed it since I played last, but dang it. The pets in this game are kind of annoying because they often just die, and it feels like a real wasted use of that potential very helpful relic or artifact. I thought he was going back that time. Man, that other angled shot goes real fast. I don't know what it's called, but it's quite nice actually. I whiffed. Get that jam out of my deck. Hit him with some mines. Nope. Avoid this. Doing a pretty good job there. Just a couple more. Walked into that, but you know what? He walked into my trap. I think we kill him. This has like some good potential, but it doesn't really work through shields unless you get a artifact that makes it work through shields. Okay, while you have fragile, apply fragile when you hit a target. Gain 1 fragile at the start of battle. Or well, I could just take a removal. There was something I was kind of considering removing, which was these things. Maybe shield catch, just because it's kind of a pain to go after. But actually not too bad. So, I'll just take the mirror, since we're not doing frost anyways. And now I feel like it's fine to go to one of these. Saffron's gonna be kind of a pain for me. Okay, so that guy moves. Okay, good. We got that thing killed, and now he's gonna move here. Every time you cast, that one triangle thing moves where it is. I think this is worth picking up because of the gate fight. It's just really easy to cast it on the gate and dish a whole bunch of damage. Ah, son of a gun. So it's gonna move here. Now it's gonna move here. Yikes. easy to work around when it's like the only unit out, so that you know you have a lot of time to figure things out. I'll pick that up. But when it's when there's other units making you kind of like split your focus, it can be pretty troublesome. Oh yikes! Did I kill the one lady with the bounce of the angle shot? And honestly, that's also quite nice against the gate. I'm finding the game to be kind of loud for me, but it's literally as low volume as it gets, so maybe I'll just turn down my own volume. I found myself kind of subconsciously getting louder, so sorry if I've been yelling into the mic here, but I was just trying to hear my own thoughts. Avoid that. Blast this down this line. Hits 2 of them at least. Oh, we got this off with a with flow on it, so that was pretty good. And another flawless. Can't be mad about that. This is basically a kunai that does lots of damage and has flow, and it consumes itself. I mean, I guess kind of like a kunai. We do like shield, though. I'll take the luck. Might cause us to take a couple hits, but I'll take it. We're just shy, but I'm thinking, sure, we can afford it, and then we probably want to let the boss live. Do we go for another upgrade on that, or what do we go for an upgrade on here? Maybe minigun here. If we can double cast it, which we have the opportunity to make it piercing, to add flow, or to consume and do 2 times damage. So we will make it add flow, since we do gain like defense and spell power, and we have a couple of cards that actually benefit from flow. Take that thing out early. There's nothing wrong with that. Avoid getting hit by the bombs if we can. We did stand in a fire for a little bit, but otherwise I think we got another flawless. We could do that, but it's cost 7 mana, so no, we couldn't do that. I don't mind the heal here, honestly. That would potentially save us from having to keep the boss alive for me to feel totally comfortable. Okay, just move around so those don't hit, and it's really annoying because he really likes to cast them every time, like multiple times in a row. And I was just mistimed. Oh, I didn't see that bomb coming down right in front of me. I thought that was a flame. I think we managed to pick up that shield. We did manage to avoid that. Let's hit him with the... and by hit him, I mean completely miss with that. Alright, that actually went very quickly. Yeah, let's just end him. Glitter Storm is not bad. This spell can be like super good if you build a deck around it, but I don't think we've got that deck. And I realize now that I don't think I even looked at the cost of Glitter Storm. Ah, we're back here again, friends. All right, let's take on Saffron. Get these enemies out from behind the. I'm afraid of casting spells in the same row as the nurse. Okay, we came out of that okay. Not flawless, obviously, but we got a heal off of it. Fires a laser beam if Trinity is full. Deal damage equal to 1/3 of the target's HP. Huh. But it adds a jam. If we had a Trinity deck, I would definitely consider it, but as is, I don't think so. This isn't bad, but again... Well, if you have Fragile, it hits an across, and we do start with Fragile, I believe. That's actually not bad. Yeah, I'll pick that up. It's gonna hurt our ability to use our Glitter Storm, or whatever it's called. I think it's Glitter Storm. I'm thinking we go this way, and try and get the money. And that's gonna hit the self-defense turret, unfortunately. Ah, that didn't hit the self-defense turret, but scared the heck out of me. Okay, do we have... Oh, okay, never mind. I was just gonna say, do we have Fragile? And we do have 4 mana dough. Apply Fragile on hit. Sure. We're getting a little funky with these choices now. And we are, with the high cost cards, we're kind of feeling the burn of our mana regen, or lack thereof. I wish that guy would get out from behind the rock. Alright, we don't have a ton of health right now. No, it's not worth picking up. We don't do very much flame. So I'm thinking we go up here and we go to that camp. This is the only safe spot to cast that. Try to get as much shield as we can. Sadly, the cannon did, the back unit thing did kill the nurse, so we're not getting that heal. But 300 HP is not too bad. Double cast to castle. It's a little crazy, but we're not taking that. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I mean, we did talk about how mana regen could be a little higher for us, but that's just so good. Being able to cast things quickly. Considering this, but yeah, we'll take it. It makes a lot of our stuff better. We'll take that as well. And maybe we'll even just buy a heal here. These, this seems kind of bad for the sake of our total HP. Plus we're over 1,000 HP, so we don't really need it right now. An upgrade's probably good. We just added a whole bunch of spells. Maybe we get lucky, we remove 1 cost from this. We could make it extremely unaffordable. I don't think Splash really helps us with a single boss. We'll just do 2 extra shots, and we're really hoping to be able to afford it by the end. If nothing else, I guess we could always buy a removal, which would be a bit of a waste, admittedly, since we just upgraded it. But you know, you deal with what you can. Whiff. Yikes. Okay, don't stand in the fire. There, we gotta get some shield up. Oh, it's nice that she's already going down, but I think we need the heal, so we'll let her live. I don't remember. I think she just gives us a Ragnarok right off the bat. So, it's not the most amazing ability ever, but it's something. We didn't want to hit the nurse there, so we cast that from below. Ah, shit, we hit the nurse. So, never mind. Not much to be. Well, this is fine. Applying poison to the gate with that, I think we'll be all right. Granted, we're kind of overloading our deck with a whole bunch of crap at this point. We want to go to the shop, so I think we go this way. And we just hope to heal. Oh, she was getting in my way. Oh gosh! Darn it. Okay, let's just prepare for the reflection. I think that just makes us win. Yes. It's not amazing, but it's just better than nothing, I guess. Damage everyone for double their poison, but remove their poison? Nah. Nah. The luck is giving us these upgraded cards, so that's kind of nice, but it's not really what we're looking for right now. I want that heal. I'm not sure it was worth. I don't even know what enemies were under there, but they just got destroyed. How's this upgraded? Healing 200%, gain 2 fragile, gain 10 shield. Yeah, we can probably make use of that. The 2 fragile is actually interesting with a few of our artifacts. So this... we didn't even have to use the reflect on. And I kind of figured we wouldn't have to. Which, it's a very good thing I was correct, otherwise I would have looked quite dumb using all my mana and not reflecting. And we were planning to go to the shop, so let's stick to our plan. We did get the mana gem, so now we can finally cast our final spell of Glitter Storm. Link is interesting, but I don't think it's gonna help that much against the gate. This is also pretty interesting. That could help us quite a bit. Healing and then removing this, I think, seems like it's kind of a cowardice, but it's also probably the safest option we had in front of us. We want to go into not only this current boss fight, Hazel, with as much HP as possible, but we want to make sure we have as much HP as possible going into the gate fight, which is immediately after. I've never taken this, and I still don't think I'm going to. Although, with the ability to reflect, it's probably the best time to, as Reva, and it gives flow, which works with some of the stuff I have, and it also will bounce, and like it'll always hit. As long as I bounce, it'll always hit the gate, so I talked myself into it. Let's hit her with some poison right off the bat. I was gonna say put up a shield, but she just demolished that pretty much immediately. I think I'm using the we'll use that before we use the other one. Shoot, we missed on what should have been an easy hit. We do want to catch that. Not sure if it was worth catching at the cost of taking damage, and now it really wasn't worth it. And I think that's the end of us. I honestly think we just ruined our deck by the end there. I can sort of feel my not inexperience, because I have played this game, but it's been long enough that I don't recall the perfect way to build a deck, and I think I was going a little too hard with adding cards. They just seemed like they'd be good against the gate, so I was like, alright, add them, throw them all in there. Fortunately, we did unlock the gunner, so that was at least some progress made. I think next time we will come back and we'll just go down to the gunner and we'll have to come back to Reva. Not that she should be terribly difficult. Building up shields like crazy is actually one of the easier uh, methods of starting out this game, anyways. So yeah, we'll come back next time as the gunner. Thanks for checking me out. See you in the next one.